Well, good morning, everyone. If you happen to have a kit, or you're looking for a day of crafty action, or you're looking just to have some fun, or you're looking to figure out what this group is all about, then you're at the right place. What place is that? Let me tell you. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Brian with Craft Fancy / One of a Kind. Good morning, everyone. Coming live to you in the back of the Craft Fancy studios here in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Today is the One of a Kind Class Along show. I hope you guys are all excited. I see that just reading all the posts that there was tons of vendors making sales on kits today. So I know it's going to be an outrageous day for classes. So if you're new to the group, welcome all the newbies. Hey, make a post right now. This is not the group where we're quiet. So if you're new to this group, give a big shout out saying, hey, I'm here. So I want to welcome everybody. Got a great action-filled packed day today of a lot of great classes, a lot of great stuff. Just hitting those keyboards really quick. I see a lot of people coming in. I got Springfield, Massachusetts, Maria, Lynn's coming in, Amy LaForge Hart. Good morning. I saw the post earlier from her. Kathleen Resler Moore is coming in from Washington State. It's really early over there. It's 7 a.m. I believe. Kelly Randolph is watching us. Who else we got? Barb's coming in. Tons of people already tuning in. So really excited about today. Here it is. So if you're new, I want to let you know today is what is called a class along. Class along is it's a smaller schedule, which means that there's, how many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 presenters. I should have known that. Oh man, not a way to start my day. There's 7 presenters today. What they do is they have, most of them have an hour 15 minutes, and then there's one that has 60 minutes, and then I think there's
a couple at 16 minutes.
There's a couple that have 60 minutes, and then there's a couple that have 25 minutes. So what happens is if you're new to the group, we come out with a promo video that's usually about 3 weeks before the event, and then before that event, when that promo video is, we show what we're doing in the event, and then that allows you to, if you like that kit or not, to purchase that kit directly from that vendor and then be able to ship that. That vendor is going to ship it right to you, so on the day of the event you can craft along with us. The good news is if you can't craft along with us and you still like that kit, you're able to purchase that kit and watch the video later on, because the videos are always saved, which is always great, because unfortunately we all know what's called life, and scrapbooking or card making or journal making or whatever it is that tickles your fancy isn't always, you can do it right at that particular second, but the good news, it's always there. So and that's what's going to happen today. Actually, you know what, let's just look at our schedule really quick, since we got a couple minutes here. Let me see if I can switch over to that. Hold on. Oh, it worked. All right. So what I want to do really quick is, if you're new to the group, what you want to do is we want to print out our schedule for today. So let's go over to, let me go over here. So if you're new to the group, you should be in this right here where it says virtual event. So of course you're here because you're watching me. So we're going to click files really quick. And then if we look right down here, there's the 3/6 class along schedule. We're going to click that, and then we want to double click that. And then of course I got, it's scanning. It's got to make sure there's no virus there. And then it's going to tell me to open the file. Then I'm going to open the file. It's going to come up. Let me just zoom that open a little on today's events. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do really quick. Let me jump back to this scene. All right. So the first thing I do now is I print out my schedule. So I don't know if you can see that, but I print it out. And if you notice, I got a bunch of highlights on there. So what I do with my highlights is I highlight, the first thing I do is I highlight the time zone that I'm in. So if you looked at, I'm in a central time zone. Very important, because if you don't do that, you could get mixed up. And with virtual shows now, we're coast to coast to coast, worldwide actually. So we put all the U.S. time zones in there, so that way whatever time zone you're in, you don't get confused. So you want to highlight that, and then highlight all the ones that classes that you're going to take or you want to watch. So in my case, I highlighted all the one of a kind ones, and then that dude that's coming on after Want to Scrap is Craft Fancy, so I highlighted that as well. Let's go back to that again. Let's take a look at that. So we got a great lineup coming up here. Our first class is going to be starting at 9:15. It's going to be Terry from Want to Scrap, and Terry's out there, Denver, isn't she?
Yes.
Carol's. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. That was very rude of me. I'm sitting there all jibber jabbering and everything. I forgot. Guys, if you have questions, shoot the questions, because we have Carol that's on the keyboard, and we got Big Dog Security hiding out. Heidi's underneath. Maybe she'll give a little appearance a little later in the episode. So again, if you guys are new or if you have any questions, we always have Carol on the keyboard. She's there always knocking it out. Right now she's keeping all the bad guys off the screen. Everyone's trying to always join. I don't know why it is, if it's just a show. But we always seem to want to get the bad guys in there. So also too is the disclaimer, if you're new to the group, we always want to let everyone know, never pay for watching a video in the One of a Kind group. So what they do is these bad guys get a hold of it, like a promo video, and they'll snap a picture of it and they'll put a post and say, hey, you can watch this video, click the link. Don't ever click the links. All our links are free. If it's asking you for money, don't give your credit card, because it's a scammer. All right. So that's today's disclaimer. All right, let's get back to our computer screen again. Yeah. All right, so we have Want to Scrap coming on, Terry from Denver. That's going to be coming on either at 10:15 or all the way to 7:15. We're going to be working with Craft Fancy then right after that, which is going to be another hour and 15 minutes, which, by the way, is my first class. So looks like we're going to be having a lot of fun. And then we got Crazy Creations coming on right after that, and so that's going to be either 12:45 or 9:45. I know they're out in California, so it's going to be a little early. And then at 12:15 we got a break. 12:15 we have our first break. 12:15 we got our first break. What was it? Oh yes. You know what? Really quick, let's talk about this. You guys might have seen it on Thursday night if you're new to the group. What we do is we do some fun stuff here. We have door prizes. And it's a whole system that kind of took its own. And again, I know Renee Bennett, Kelly Randolph, and a lot of others people, hey, look who showed up today. It's the Hand. Let me move him around. He's here. He's here. He heard all the names. If he pulls your name, I don't know, but we'll find out. So he's rested up and ready to go. And of course, as always, wouldn't be a door prize without some shake and bake going on. So we're going to be definitely doing a lot of shaking and baking and doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a promo video really quick. This was taken on Wednesday. We were able to lay a couple of the prizes down on the table, so I'm showing these for these new people. Let's watch this video and then I'll be right back. All right, let's see if I can do this. Hold on. All right, that was a great little video there. I'm really excited about all those prizes. Guys, it's Scanning Cuts in there. It's the Gemini that's Junior that's in there. It's AC cardstock. And I don't know why, but you guys are all going crazy over that Nina solar white paper that are in that raffle prizes too. So, and not to mention a lot of them. This is my time. I like to give a shout out to some people right away. I want to thank some of our prize sponsors for today. That's Crazy Creations, those crazy ladies out there in Crazy Creations. We also have Ken Oliver Crafts. I want to thank Ken. Dropped a whole skid of materials off, and we've been giving it away. Also, too, I want to thank Craft Fancy. Yep, those crazy guys. I always like to do this. Crazy guys down at Craft Fancy. Craft Fancy. You got to shop at Craft Fancy. And then also we have Want to Scrap. So Want to Scrap is out there in Indiana. Michelle Parrish, great little company out there in the middle of Cornland, USA. So I want to thank that. So you guys are probably wondering to yourself right now, Brian, I saw all those prizes. How do I get into that? Let's go back to the computer really quick, and I'm going to show that, and then we got to get out of here. So what you want to do really quick is you're going to click Announcements. When you're in Announcements, you want to see it all. And then it's going to load up, maybe. And then you're just going to kind of scroll down. You're going to find it. And there it is. It's right here. So it's the One of a Kind Stamp and Scrapbook Show. It's an SVG file. So what you do is for $5, you're going to click on the link right here. You're going to be able to go in. It'll give you a digital download. You're able to click that download. And then you're going to be entered into the raffle prizes. You can win multiple times. People do buy multiple downloads, and then you're in there. So also too is you can win multiple prizes, and also too, but only one grand prize per winner, per name, I should say. All right. So a couple things also too. I just want to go back. If you're new to the group, you're probably trying to figure this out. This is not a TV station, so this isn't one channel all day. This is Facebook that we're on, so we got to kind of play around a little. I'm going to go back again to this computer screen, and we're out of here. All right, so this is what I want to do. So if you're new to this group, when a live video comes on, we post everything. We click it right to announcements. But what you can do too is, so you can always check on announcements, but it'll be a couple seconds. So once they start, it'll be a couple seconds late. One of the things you can do also is you're going to get a segment in there where it says new activity or recent post. You want to click that to recent post, and then you want to refresh your page. So when you're looking on that time schedule and it says like Craft Fancy is supposed to be on at 10:30 Central Time, and we just click it and it goes, you want to refresh that screen, because then it's going to pop up and then you're going to be able to go. All right. Hey guys, if you're new, you're going to struggle a little today, but believe me, by the second show, you guys are going to be pros. Don't worry about it. Ask questions. We're here to help. All right, I'm getting out of here because I know Terry Fry's coming on from Want to Scrap. Oh, I forgot to tell you, cutoff, without a doubt, for these digital downloads, noon. 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time. If you're in there, it's cut off at 12. All right, guys? So I just want to let you guys know that. Hey, guys, I'll be seeing you back at the Craft Fancy site at 9 or 10:30 Central Time. All right? I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, have a good one. everyone. It's Brian with Craft Fancy. How you guys doing today? Let me get my mask off there. So we have a wonderful 1 hour and 13 minutes and 17 seconds together. Got a little timer set up so that way I don't go over. Really excited about going on. Today this is my first class. I'm excited. Let's take a look at what we're going to be working with today. I got these wonderful little perfect little doggy cards that we're going to be doing. So we got a lot of great stuff going in there. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be easy, and we're going to make sure it stays simple for everybody. So I want to make sure everyone does have a second here to get caught up with me right before we start, because I know the last presenter just ran up to the very end. So Kelly Randolph's watching us. Crystal Villa is watching us from Virginia. How you doing? Wendy Little's in there. Nancy Monroe's coming in. Bobby Joe Brown joining me. Wendy Holland's coming in as well. So obviously I got to look at my other comments. So then we got Amy LaForge. Hello, Amy. How you doing? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We had, I think we were Grandma Matthews. She was a newbie. So, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining me from Virginia today. VA, Virginia. It's in the house. So, Penny Epiloy's on there. Hey, Penny. How you doing? And then we got Nancy Monroe coming in from Massachusetts. All right, guys, got a really great event today. Hope you guys are really excited. I'm just going to give you like just one more minute just for people to get in. I hope you guys had an opportunity to take a look at this project card that we're going to be working with today. I am pumped up about this card. I'm excited about these. This is called Puppy Love Card Kit. So this is the Puppy Love Card Kit. So it's going to be awesome. It's a little tough. That's why I made a class out of it. So so that way we got a little time and I don't feel so rushed. So there was a little homework in the class. Why don't we go ahead and we're going to switch over to the overhead scene. All right. So what you can see here is I got kind of some of my stuff here. So we got our samples up. Let me explain to you really quick how class works with me. I'm always going to put the project right up into this corner. So if you guys you guys can take a look at that. Let me move that over a little. Woo, there we go. So you guys can always take a look at what we got going there. So my project will always be right up in that one corner. So depending on which card we're working on, we'll make sure that the card gets up in the corner. And then I'm going to be just kind of working with the overhead spots, if that's okay. All right. So I'm just going to put these two right up next to each other right now. And then I'd like to talk about all the stuff. You should have got 2 kits. You should have some paper in there. We had instructions. We had instructions in here. And then my question for you guys too is please make sure, I'm going to try to zoom in. If you look right there, maybe this way, it's homework. All right. So let me go back to this up front scene really quick. Hold on. Let me turn this way a little. So as I'm talking to you guys, hey, if you didn't do the homework, don't do the project. So just watch the video afterwards, because what happens is you try to rush, and when we all know what happens when you do that. You rush, you're going to make a mistake, and then that's not good. So if you didn't do it, don't worry about it. Just kick back, relax, enjoy it, and have some fun, and we'll be able to go through it.
If you didn't do it, do the stencil part.
Oh yeah, you could always do the stencil part. So the cutting part was you'll be able to follow along with.
Some of them, but not all of them.
Oh, by the way, that is Carol chiming in. Carol's on the keyboards answering all those questions, and Carol will be relaying some questions to me. So if you guys got some questions, don't be afraid to ask those questions, because those questions aren't unanswered. They are coming back live to us. Also, too, is I have a helper under the table. She's big, black, and hairy. It's Heidi. She'll be, you might hear her bark. If she barks, that means she's approving of the project. So she did have some input into this card. So okay, all right guys, let's get going with this. All right, so back to my thing. So we got some instructions in there. Also too, your kit should have included let's turn around, let's see. So your kit should have included the Dynamics My Favorite Things die cut. You should have got some stencils in there as well. You got some overlays or some sentiments in there that you're going to be able to cut out any which way that you would like. And then we also had some of the optional equipment. I always say equipment. You can tell I'm a trade guy. Yeah, the optional equipment. So some of the optionals that we had were walnut stain. We have the barn door oxide. That was one in there. We have the Wolfpack stamp set. I don't have that in front of me at this second. That was what, yeah, the stamp set, but that was what the settlements were done on, so that's always there. And then we have some pixie spray that we'll be working with today. Oh, look.
That was add-on stamps.
So this was an add-on stamp. So this was the add-ons of the dogs. Like I said, that was part of the settlements that were in there. And then also too is we had some blending brushes that we're going to be working with today. So you want to make sure you have something like that. And that's about it. And then of course, as always, you want to make sure you get some adhesives. I'm going to be using my trusty ATG gun. I got my little holder for that. I'll just throw that in the corner right there. So I keep that in there. Also too is I have my Craft Fancy Green Lawn Fawn chamois that we got in there with my wet chamois. So I always like to put my cover on there. We'll put that in that corner. And then I think we're going to be pretty good. Oh yeah, and then obviously we're going to be using some Craft Fancy strip adhesives in here as well. Some of the tools I'll be using today, because I have fat fingers, I'll be using my pokey tool and my tweezers. Okay, enough jibber jabber now that we went through everything, and now I'm down to 1 hour and 7 minutes and 6 seconds. We are going. Carol, any questions pop up so far?
No, not yet.
All right, so I'm just going to kind of get set up. Thank you for allowing me to explain it. Oh, hey, did you guys check these little doggy clips out? Are those not the coolest little things? So I'll show you how to guys do that too, to clip those on. All right, why don't we go ahead and start with our first card. I'd like to do to me, I think the tougher one is, just because I'm a guy, is I'd like to do the shaker card. The doggy shaker card. Doggy shaker, look at that. So it shakes and bakes. The dog's always going to be happy. All right, so I'm going to just kind of move this one up into the corner. I got some adhesive in there. I got my nice long yarn. I'll just set that off. Ribbon, not yarn. Look at it, we got our little bag of shaker, so you got that. And then we also have that. Carol, I forgot to grab some glue dots. Can you grab me some glue dots?
Okay.
I forgot the glue dots. How could I forget glue dots? So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and start this off the way I always like to do it. So we have our basic kit as we're starting off here. I have the card that we folded already. I should have the paw print that you guys did that. That should have been part of the homework. Thank you very much, Carol. I have some glue dots here. Any size glue dots will work out. I have the backing. I have a white piece of small paper, and then I also have a clear piece of acetate, which you can't see. Maybe you can see it a little better here. You can see it shaking and baking. All right. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I want to take my paw and I want to take my acetate that I'm holding in my hand. I'm going to flip that over really quick. I'm going to lay that over. Look at that paper on the back. Woof, woof, woof. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off. I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue dots right on the corners of my acetate, because I want to get this acetate down right away. Oops, maybe if the glue dots stick to it. Glue dots sticking. All right, there we go. How's the overhead camera? Is it okay? Do you guys want me to zoom in on it, or is it too busy for you guys? Talk to me here. Don't be bashful. You know how I am. Always trying to make it better. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply this acetate just so it's over everything right now. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that it's covered. All right, so I got that all covered. You can see now I got a nice little clear film on there. All right. Now comes the fun stuff now. So now what I'm going to do, just because this is going to take time, and this is horrible, but it's unfortunately something that we got to do. So let me get that card back out there again. We have to take we're creating a shaker card, so I'm going to remove some of this Craft Fancy stuff. And then what we're going to do here, because I got to get the old man glasses on. Looks good. I can see what you're doing. Okay, good. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and you guys can do this any way that you want either, but we want to create individual little pockets for our little foamy dog stuff. So what I do, hopefully my big head doesn't get in the way here, is I'm just going to come across, I'm going to grab my little scissors, and then I'm going to snap and then cut that. And then again, it doesn't have to be perfect because remember it's not going to be seen, but I want to make sure that when I do this, I create little individual packets. Not packets, help me out here. Not packets, pockets. Thank you, pockets. Sometimes you get a little extra. I just like to kind of keep that right on the side because you never know when you're going to do that again. And don't be bashful. Yes, we are. And you're going to use a lot of this up, so don't be
It doesn't
afraid.
have to be perfect on the back because you don't see it.
Yep, and remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to make sure that when you get it in there, it's not sticking where you're going to see it after you do the card.
Make sure there's no gap as well.
Yep. So, and this is what I recommend. After you do a couple, before you get really far, just flip it over, take a look, like if you see it. You know what I'm trying to say is, you know what I think you guys, you don't want to see that. If you see that, you're doing something wrong, or you know, even just something where it's on the corner. No. You don't want that. You don't want that. So, and it's going to get tricky, like right in this area. So you might want to use go with some smaller pieces, and then just kind of get in there. And unfortunately, it's foam tape, so it doesn't always bend the best. So Carol always yells at me when I try to do projects like this. She's like, quit trying to bend the tape. I was like, I can bend it. I can bend it. So, how you guys doing today? Everything okay? Everything all right? Are you happy where you're at? Is it nice and sunny, hopefully? I can't believe it. I'm in Illinois and it's actually sunny today. And they're talking like it's going to be 60s. I can't believe that on Monday. But the problem is I'm from Illinois, so I know what happens. It might be 60 today, but it's going to drop to like negative 20 by next month somewhere. All right, here we go. Got my strips going. Any questions, Carol? Anyone?
No questions.
Someone's got to be talking to me. Oh,
Heidi is on her bike and watching you at the same time. She's working out. She's multitasking.
oh, that's awesome. All right, there we go.
Somebody said the weather at snowflake and 30s.
Snowflakes and 30s.
And Kelly Randolph, it's raining all day. Going to be sunny for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
Probably true.
Kelly Randolph, I believe she lives in Florida.
Yep.
So, yeah, I didn't think Florida ever got bad weather. All right.
It's like surgery you're doing.
I know, isn't it? It feels like it. And, you know, it's horrible. I come up with these cards, and then the trouble is I'm a guy, so I got these big old fingers, and it's tough. I don't have fragile, delicate little hands like everybody out there. So I just have that. So, all right, so now I'm just kind of creating everything going off. And you should be able to. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just, you just don't want it to be seen after the fact. All right, so we got that there. I got one more. I'm so quiet. Dead air, dead air. So, all right. Okay. So if you take a look at everything, I got everything really good now. Now comes the real fun part. And then I got a little extra. Don't worry, just set that on the side because, you know, of course, we're scrapbookers. We don't waste stuff. It's sticking to me. Now comes the fun stuff. This is where I use my pokey tool and my tweezers because it kind of just helps me out. We're going to go ahead and take everything off right now. Hope you guys are okay with that. So I just kind of give a little love tap too, make sure everything's down there really good. I got my pokey tool out. I like to just kind of get under. I don't have nails. If you guys have nails, it works for you. That's great. I don't have it. So you know what happens. I need help. I need assistance. So, all right.
They like the foam strip because it's pre-cut.
Because it's pre-cut. What, you guys like that? I love this thing. When I found that I
For
could.
shaker, it's great. I think.
yeah, when I found out I could get this thing, man, I was like, okay, yep, that's it, sold. Because I love doing shaker cards. So I always ask that too. What's your favorite kind of card that you guys like to make? Is it shaker cards? Is it, ink blending cards? Is it, I know it kind of opens up a can of worms for everyone because everyone's got different styles, but what's your favorite? Talk to me because I have projects. Obviously, you guys know we got the One of a Kind show that's going to be going on for the rest of the year. Virtual all year, baby. Oh, yeah. So, with that being said, that means I got a whole year of projects I got to come up with. So, and I always like to make sure that my biggest fear is that I come up and I start to become redundant. And I don't want to ever become redundant. I always want to try to be fresh. I always like to be new. I like to be exciting. So,
And then find out they know about the schedule that we came out for the rest of the year.
okay. Yeah, I guess so. Why we're here just talking craft fancy style. Well, what did you guys think of that schedule? You guys interested in that schedule?
That's too much.
You think it's too much? You think I need to scale down a little on that, or sorry, but I keep bumping that card. All right, so I got everything out. We have our little packet of We have our little packet of the shaker mix
They like the card with crystals.
with crystals.
We're gonna have our own little rhinestones.
Yeah,
The card has the rhinestones. The glass ones.
we're going to have some new rhinestones coming out, which is going to be coming out in our Easter card. So if you guys didn't check that out. So here, I want to see if I can zoom in on this a little for you guys. These are the new shaker card. This is some new.
Brenda's like, hell no on scaling down the sketchup.
So okay, Kelly Randolph, we won't scale that down. Here's some of the shaker elements that we got going in here. These are little dog paws and little bones. These are the coolest little things there. So I just wanted to show that to everybody really quick. And then what I do, did you notice I kind of just put a little on the back of that white card there that we got? There, I always like to do it because it's easier, because now all I got to do is just kind of, I like to do it instead of just trying to come out, and I can just little shake and bake it in there. And then remember, it's a shaker card, so you don't want to do a lot. Now I just come back with my pokey tool. Pokey. Oh, and then make sure nothing gets stuck. All right, Mr. Tweezer time. So, and I always, some people always ask, well, Brian, can you put it in there before you remove the tape? If you can do it, that's great. My problem is I keep moving stuff around all the time. So when I do it, it comes out. All right, time check is at 55 minutes, 14 seconds. All right, look at that. So, all right, get you out of there. I want to get a couple of these out. There's too many in there. So we're cruising right along, giving me the bone, the dog bone. So I gotta tell you, we're all about the dogs today because Brian is in the dog house. So I was working on some kits last night. I was kind of practicing a little, and Brian decided I have right before we go out into the garage, we have a mud room, and the washer and dryer is in the mud room. So Brian was trying to wash his work clothes last night, and Carol had set the kit with the samples on the washer. Hold on a second here. Yeah, so I set these up on the washer, and then because Carol's system is always set everything on a washer and then take it out into the car. Well, I came and did a load of laundry, and we have the flip up top, so I was putting my stuff in there. I washed my clothes and I dried them. Well, I moved the kits onto the side, onto the dryer, and she got here. We did our presentation. She's like, "Where's the kits?" And I was like, "Well," she's like, "It was on the washer." "Where's on the washer?" And I was like, "No, I moved it on the dryer." So she left, and she's still mad at me. So can you guys put a good word in?
No.
So of course Brian's in the doghouse. So, all right. So now the next thing is, remember that little cut piece of paper there that we had? All I'm going to do now is just kind of line this up so it goes over the top. Want to make sure it attaches to all the foam. And give it a little a little rub down. All right. Holy cow, what did Miriam Phillips write? She wrote a big one there. And then here we go. Take a look. So you can see I got it shaken and baking. So there you go. So everything's really good there. So you guys got that tied up. That's good. We're done with that part. The next thing I like to do is the ribbon, because of course the ribbon is the next horrible thing. All right, let me get these out of here. Sorry, get off camera. All right, so you're done. Make sure you push that little Ziploc bag out. Otherwise, they're going to go all over the place. You don't want that. That's going to be horrible. The next thing that I like to do is work with this ribbon, because I'm a guy and we all know how good guys are at tying knots. So, all right. So what I like to do is I'm going to come in here. What I try to do is when I flip it over a little, I try to get it under that white piece of paper a little, and then just right over the top. Then I got to tie a knot. So let's see if I can tie a knot. Doesn't have to be a perfect knot. I know you ladies are perfect at doing bow ties and all that other stuff. I'm not very good at that, so I'm gonna do that.
Dog house, that's freaking appropriate for this class.
I know, that's what I thought, huh? Appropriate. Okay, so now I kind of got that. And again, what I do now, you want it tight, so you want to make sure everything's going tight. So what I do is I take the long strip, pull up, and then pull straight down. That'll create your knot. There you go. Then you can kind of turn it, and then I can just still kind of move that up a little. There you go. Then I like to do that. And then what I like to do, just to make sure that it stays down really nice, is I'm going to put a glue dot right under the bottom there, just to kind of hold that down. One glue dot, nothing funky. Nothing funny. I'm going to grab my tweezers. See if I can lift it off with the tweezers. There we go. I just put it right underneath it. It wants to stick to me. Pull my card tight and boom. Now it's done there. I like that. Now what I do is I just kind of cut that. You guys can cut it any way you like. Preferably cut it with a sharp pair of scissors. And I'm going to cut that end. Sharp scissors work wonders. All right, there we go. So I kind of got that. There you go. I like that. Just kind of keep that there, and boom, you're all done. Now I kind of got that. That one end's a little big yet. Let's trim that back. All right, there we go. I like that. All right, let's see. Kind of looks like original, huh? All right, so here we go. Now comes the easy step. Let me get that ribbon out of there. And here's my card base. As always, I'm going to kind of want to line this up. Remember, it's going to kind of go center. Again, real simple. I'm going to take my ATG gun. I like to tape the back of it. Grab that. We're going to go ahead and line this up. Just kind of line that up the best I can. Boom, there we go. That's the first one. Now what I'm going to do is I have a little strip here. So I'm going to flip that over. Again, ATG gun. I love this gun, man. It's a gun. And then I'm going to just kind of line that up to where I think, it looks pretty nice. I try to line it up just using a line. That way it doesn't look, Carol always yells at me, "Dad, it's not very straight." And I'm like, well, I try to be as straight as I can. So I got that done. Now I have the next thing, which is all I'm going to do again. I just kind of hold it in my hand. Again, what do you think? ATG gun. Couple strips in there. Way to go. We're done. And then I'm going to just kind of line that up. And again, hopefully my head doesn't come in there. I'm going to kind of just line that up with a line. The best of what I think it is. And there we go. And of course, I'm not going to do it because again, I got the sheets out here and there's 300 ways to cut these. Everyone's got a favorite die, or they like to fussy cut it, or be able to do it. In this case, what I did is I just cut it out, and I just cut a little tail on there, and you're good to go with your sentiment. So I'm not gonna do that for you guys. I hope that is okay with you. Let me know. And we're done with that card. Card number 1 is done, and we're at 47 minutes and 36 seconds. All right, yeah, look at it. Look at that. That looks pretty good. We did it. Yeah, we got class. We have class. All right, so the next one, let's move on. All right, let's remember, always clean up. Mama taught me right. When you're done with something, clean up. So I got it all clean. Let's get these out. We're not using the foam. Oh yeah, we are using foam on that one. So this is our next card that we're going to be working with. Carol, any questions on that card before I start moving along?
Nope.
All right.
Someone said they need the kitty shaker.
The kitty shaker. Yeah, the kitties. Meow. All right.
About 30 minutes a card.
Right. So 46. I got 46 minutes and 51 seconds going right now. All right. So I am. We're going to work with our next card here. This is going to be using. This is where we're going to be using our inks. The walnut stain barn door. Of course, you don't have to use that. You can use the one that you like. I'm going to be using my blending. I got my Lawn Fawn chamois. Let me hold this over. I like this thing. It's the chamois case. It's the Lawn Fawn chamois. Keeps it in there. Everything's really nice. I got a couple blending brushes. Yay, blending brushes. Keep them right there.
I say it's boom chakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. That's right, man. We're all done. Boom shakalaka. And then we're going to be using the 6x6 designer layering kit. I do have some pixie spray, and I'll probably end up using a little of the purple tape because I kind of found something I like a little better with it. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Are you ready? Boom shakalaka. All right, there we go. I got my fun stuff out of here. Let's get going with some action. All right. Guys are killing me, man. You know you guys just feed the beast. So I pretty much think you ladies and gentlemen can get me to do anything I want to do. So you just got to say it and I'll probably do it. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to move these to the side a little. Oh, my whole camera thing just moved. Sorry. It wasn't my camera, it was my mat. Hold on. Beep, 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 beep. You guys see some blue tape on there? That's because I tape around my outline so I know where I'm at on the camera so I don't ever fall out of the camera. All right, so we're gonna grab a little paper just for some blending. We're gonna use my schedule one. We're gonna open this up. I got a 6x6 laser, or not 6x6 laser. I have some 6x6 stencils from my friends at Tailored Expressions. So if you look here, there's a 2 set here. I have hearts and I have paws. And then if you look in the corners, I don't think you can probably see it. Let's see. I can zoom in a little here for you guys, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not with the light. Oh, there it is. See where that light is? You can see that. That's like number 2, 2 of 2. And then they're always labeled. And then this one's going to say, I don't know if we can do that on the camera. There it is. Tailor Expression. This is going to be 1 of 1. All right, so there's a little system to what they do. So this is the one where we kind of really had some homework. Let me get this out here. So here's my card kit. We're gonna keep that right up in the one corner. So what I like to do is we should have a 6x6 white piece of paper. There we go. We have a white 6x6. What I try to do is we're gonna line that up. I try to line it up so it's perfect, kind of like what I got here. What I like to do with this one is I like to take, this is where I kind of use the purple tape. You can use the pixie spray, and I was using it, then sometimes the pixie spray just gets a little, they get sticky. You know, again, it works, it's sticky, but when you're trying to do multi-stenciling sometimes, I just run into an issue sometimes, and it doesn't quite work. So what I like to do is I'm going to take that, then I'm going to fold that over on the back, then I'm just going to kind of tape that to the back of my artwork too. All right, so I got that, and then I'm going to do it again just on the corner, just down here. Now the corner, when I do this one on the corner, is I just hold that, so I'm going to stencil that. You know why? And I'm going to show you right now why I do that. So when I hold this and I'm done with this stencil, I'm going to be able to just flip it open. See, I can flip it closed, flip it open, and then when I'm done with it, I can pull that out, put my next stencil, and then reuse that same tape. So everything kind of stays in the same position. And along with some marks that we're going to make so we can line stuff up with the next one. All right. That's the method to my madness. Okay, right, wrong, or indifferent. Everyone's got their own way. That's my way, the Brian way. Okay, so I kind of got my stencil down there. So now I'm going to just kind of hold that down. Okay, now I got this all going, and we're going to go with some walnuts. Walnut stain. Walnut stains in the house. All right, now we just blend. Since I got a lot of paws that we're gonna do, I'm just gonna kind of goop this up. Remember, no wrong. What I like about when I stencil these, there's no wrong way to do it. Before I get going though, here's what I want you to do. All right, hold on a second. Hey, you, look up at me. Pay attention. I want you to do these 2 marks because this is going to help us when we move our second stencil on there. Okay? Are you cool with that? I know you are. All right, check this out. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just see this little square up here. I'm just going to hit that square really quick with that brown so I can see that. And then I'm going to go opposite corner down here. And I'm just going to hit that stencil right down there, just in the brown corner. So I'm all set up, the 2 browns. All right, so now that I got those 2 going, now I can start just going crazy with my blending on my dog paws. Get those dog paws all brown. Yeah, I like that. And again, you guys can play with it however you want. You can make them dark, you can make them light, you can make them anything you want, because if it's anything like my carpet at my house, I gotta constantly not only vacuum because I got a hairy dog, but I'm constantly got the rug cleaner out because my dog's always coming in with a muddy paw somewhere. But again, you love them. What do? You know, it's kind of like boyfriends, right, Carol? You just can't get rid of them.
Yes, that's right.
All right. There you go. All right, so I'm just kind of going. Again, you don't have to go crazy, but again, however you want to make it. Look at, you see how that ink just kind of moves around? It doesn't have to go around. It doesn't get all crazy, and it's all good. All right, so now I'm done with that. Again, I clean off my brush right away. And then at night, I'll just rinse them out in the sink and then I'll just take my brush cleaner, which fits on my fingers, and then I just kind of use that and clean that out. Okay, so we're done there. So remember now I'm going to do the unveil. And I'm just going to come down here. We're just going to pull this tape back. Then I'm going to just pull that back. All right. Now that I'm done with that, I can just pull this off. Then I'll clean that. I'll clean it later. We don't have to clean that now, but again, you just kind of just wipey, and we're all done. We're going to go with number 2. Now remember, number 2 was we want to line these up now. So what I do is we line these up. If you look here now, remember this was the point. Remember I was talking about these 2 little squares. This is what I like to use to line these up. So I'm going to just lay this on here really quick. I'm going to line that up. And everything should line up, and none of the hearts should be over a dog paw right now. So now that I got that lined up to the way that I want it, now watch this. This is, remember what I was showing you with that little tape. Just move that tape back on there. And then I just press that down. And then the same thing in that corner. I just press that down. And we're done with Mr. Brown. Walnut stain needs to go. And we're saying hello to the barn door. Hello, Mr. Barn Door. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Okay. All right. So now I'm grabbing the Craft Fancy blending brush. And I'm just going to ink it up with a little red. Remember, red's really good. It spreads a lot and it spreads easy. So you can go however you want. I always like to kind of, like I said, now that I'm taping versus the pixie spray, I like to kind of hold this. And then I just kind of go around a little all over. And there's different places and just spread that ink. It doesn't take a lot. And I am at 37 minutes, 52 seconds. So I'm moving right along.
Yeah, somebody asked, is that UPS brown?
UPS brown. I don't know what you mean. I never heard of UPS brown before. You guys are funny, man. Funny. So anyone that should know, if you're new to following us or watching the One of a Kind group, there's a little something going on between Jennifer Jennington, which is from Stamplistic, and obviously Brian and Craft Fancy. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Let me clarify that before I even get going. There's nothing going on in that kind of way. It's kind of some jabbing back and forth. I don't. Oh my gosh, no. She's happily married. I got Carol, and Carol would kill me if I even look at another one. She whoosh.
I would not kill you.
You wouldn't kill me? I thought she would kill me.
No, I wouldn't.
She doesn't. She gives me the evil Chinese eye, and I know right away. That's like there's something about that you ladies got that laser look, and I know right away. You don't have to say anything, and we know that we did something wrong. All right, let's get back to this. Bonnie Blake said on YouTube, because I know Carol couldn't see that, is I think you. Oh, now I lost it. I think you are. Bonnie, sorry, Bonnie, I lost it. I think you were losing it. I think she said, yes, I probably am. So, all right, guys. So, oh, look at that, man. Look at all the comments coming in. Way to go, Carol. Why is it always way to go, Carol? It should be poor Brian.
You wore your uniform today, they said.
To wear the uniform? I don't know what they mean. I can't. I got to save that for Stamplistic. I wore it during a one promo video, and I can't get you ladies all excited about that shipping uniform. So I'm just kind of going through here. We're doing pretty good. All right, I kind of like that. You know, again, it doesn't have to be. This is what I like about blending. You can make it as light as dark as you want. If you want to really focus on something and make it really dark, you can always go like me. I'll tell you what. I just because I'm Brian and I always like to do something really special. I'm going to grab this real small one, and there's always one that I'm going to put in there somewhere. And I know this is how this is going to come out. So I'm going to just make one. I'm going to make one really dark. Just because I want to make something special. Just to make a little pop on it. You just want to ink that up really good. Because I'm always like that one. It's called the Easter egg. I always like to put a little something special in there. Just a little something to know that it was me. Alright, I'm done with that one. Clean that up. Clean it up. Alright. Get those brushes all clean. And then I'm done with the red here, so we definitely want to clean those. And I don't know about you guys, but red is always a horrible color. I love red, but it's always a horrible color.
Yeah, they said keep your butt in line.
Keep my butt in line.
In line, Carol. Even
Carol
Jennifer said hilarious.
Carol rules the roost, huh? So.
That's right. That's what Kelly Randolph said.
All right, so we got that. I got my brushes all clean. All right, let's do the unveil. All right, unveil time. So what I do is now we're done, so I just go ahead and rip that paper off. I know it's going to be good, and then just open it up. Boom. There it is. I'm going to pull that off. Let's clean out that stencil later, right after class. Take that off the back. All right. Now I got that out of there. Let me get out the blending sheet. I got that. You guys ever know that? Look, there's my little Easter egg right there, the real bright one. I know. It's crazy, but I like to do that. My cutter. Okay, so what I like to do now,
Cut the square side.
I like to cut the square sides. I like to just trim this off. Remember, we got to make this card per our instructions, which I had somewhere. Oh, right here. So my instructions say, let me just move this off the side here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this card when it's complete now. We're gonna do number 7. So if you guys can do that right away while I'm talking about it, is we wanna cut that. It says 1 completed. We're gonna trim that down. The stencil white cardstock, so it's 4 inches by 5 1/4. 4 inches by 5 1/4. All right, the way I always like to do it first is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there. I like to just get in there. I like to trim. I don't think you can see it. There you go. I like to just trim off these squares right away. Oh yeah. Tell me that's not the sexiest sound you guys ever hear when you're crafting. Is it just a sharp knife cutting paper? Listen to that. All right, everyone be quiet. Shh. Oh yeah, well tell me that wasn't good. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go here. Then I just kind of trim this side a little. Oh, I'm satisfied now. You know it's a good project when you can hear the paper cutting.
5 1/4. You did 5 1/4?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the 5 1/4. All right, so I'll do 5 1/4 right now. That's this mark right here for all my peeps. So I'm gonna line that up, and we're gonna cut 5 1/4. Awesome. And then I'm gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna go 4 inches, right?
Yes. Just make sure they're even.
What's even? You're confusing me.
No, just 4 inches. That's fine. Yeah, perfect. I'm watching it.
I love it when I got too many bosses. All right, here we go. Oh, it moved a little. You can't have it move. Oh yeah. All right. Now, scrapbookers, card makers, don't throw that away. Look at that. Tell me that's not an awesome tag that you couldn't put somewhere else. You know what? Even if I got a little crazy on my last card, look at that. Tell me that wouldn't look cool just like that, huh? So, guys, you can do stuff, man. Remember, we don't throw stuff away here. All right, so I'm done with that. I should have that. That looks pretty good. Yay! I cut it right. All right, here comes the fun stuff now.
You gotta cut your Easter egg off, she said. You cut it off.
The what?
The heart.
The heart. I got it. I pre-cut it, so I pre-cut it. I got the heart pre-cut already. So, of course, that was probably part of the homework. No, this is what we just sent, right?
No, you made one real little red heart, really.
Oh, I cut the red heart off. I got it now. Yeah, I cut my real red heart off. Oh, geez. I messed up. Oh, boy. End of the world. Okay. So, such goes life. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right, so let's get that out of here. We got that going. All right, so our next thing now is what I like to do is we're going to build this up a little. So I have my card here. I'm going to flip this over really quick. I'm going to lay some ATG on there. Yeah, ATG with the trigger. Refills always available at craftfancy.com. That's craftfancy, www.craftfancy.com. Stop by now. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we're going to just go and we're going to line that up. I usually try to just kind of line these up corner to corner best I can. Hopefully it's good for you guys. Yeah, I like it. It's close. All right, 29 minutes and 21 seconds I have left. That's some serious time. Okay, so now that I got that done, and I got that, I'm just gonna set this. Whoop, I'm sorry, my card moved. So sorry, guys. I'm gonna move that just up here right now. What I want to do is I want to work with my yellow strip. So what we want to do is we're gonna put on the little paws. So we have some clips here. Just put it down here. I got a couple different styles here. So whichever style you like is the style that works for you.
One's like a copper, one's like a stainless steel color. So
Yeah. So
everybody has 2 or 3.
So you got two styles of each. I don't know if I can see this real quick. Well, where am I going here? So this is like a copper type of style, and then this is a stainless style. So any style that you want to go with, you're gonna be good. So the way that I like to do that right away is I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna slide that in the back there, and then I just kind of leave that where it's down there. We gotta tie a bow around this thing, and oh good God, man, this is what I was practicing last night because I'm not very good at bows.
So it's all knot, just like little knot.
Yeah, I know it's knots. You says the. It's,
Yes.
oh, just tie a little knot, says the girl with little fingers and hands that she can just all go in there. When you got big sausage fingers like these here, it never works out right. All right, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna get the ribbon out here again. What else do I need? I like my tweezers for this one. Oh, I like my tweezers just so I can lift this up a little so I can get this under. Otherwise I'm gonna be fighting myself. So you can see that I got that under right away.
What are you looking for?
Puppy kids.
That's not you guys. I know you just heard what are you looking for. That's Kathy in the store. Crafty Kathy's in the store working today. All right, so I'm gonna get that.
On Tuesday.
I'm gonna come in here. All right, here we go. Now that I got that on there, actually, it went pretty good. I guess practice did pay off. Then I'm just gonna come in and we're just gonna tie that knot. Tie it tight. All right, now that I got that, I'm gonna just bend that up really quick. Get that. I don't know if you guys, my hands are like really dry, and it's just horrible right this time of season because everything I do, everything wants to stick to them. I try to moisturize them all the time. The problems I have being a guy. All right, so I got my knot down there. I like that one. The other one's a little long yet, so we'll trim that back a little. All right, there we go. I like that. Now I got a little bow down there. We're looking all pretty good with that. All right, the next thing, I got a little left, so of course you guys got a bunch for your projects. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is flip this over. Remember, you want to flip it over, so when I'm taping this, don't, I guess you could go either way. It doesn't really matter. I just have mine set up as the right. Remember, no wrong. Scrapbooking, card making, you're always good. Now, what I like about these things, again, one thing that I like to talk about with this is, guys, yeah, I'm doing this as a card demonstration. You could make a whole scrapbook layout, a page layout with this stuff. You got the hearts to be able to do it. You have the stenciling here that you could do. We had the dog paper that was available, so you could do the 2 sheets with the dog paper. We have the clips that you're able to do the embellishments with. There's a lot of stuff in here. Remember, as I do these things and I do my projects, everything I do, I kind of do for, I have to do it for presentation style. So as I do these, remember, I got to kind of, I'm trying to do something for the time slot that we're in, but remember, we got to be able, everything I do, I can take a project and I can turn it any which way. I can turn this into a journal. I can turn this into scrapbooking. I can turn these into home decor if I wanted to. There's so much possibilities that you can do it. That's what you can do. Carol, question for Carol here. Bonnie Blake on YouTube is asking, Carol, what is the name of the dog stencil?
It's Puppy Love.
Puppy Love. And I can show that again, I think. Here it is. I took the stencils out, but it's Tailored Expressions, and it's Puppy Love. All right, there you go, Bonnie Blake. So we got that. All right, so now that I got my tape, oh, no, let's go back. Oh, I All right, Bonnie Blake, I'm sorry. Let's try this again. I'm like over here. All right, so it's Tailored Expressions. It's Bonnie. It's called Puppy Blake.
Puppy love.
Puppy Love. Bonnie Blake, Puppy Love. All right, I'm getting all crazy. So, all right, she got it. She said thank you. I'm sorry, I'm getting all crazy. All right, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm down to 23 minutes and 15 seconds. All right, so now what I like to do is I just kind of line these up a little. We're going to kind of just come up. I'm going to just go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Woo! There we go. Now what I would do is I would cut out my sentiments that I had. Remember, we got our 2 sheets. You could cut that out every which way. I'm not going to do that now. Just because we're on TV. Everyone's got their own special way like they like to cut it. And it's always good to go. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over again. I'm going to grab some of that. Maybe I'm not.
What?
I lost it.
What'd you lose?
How could I lose? I lost my foam strips. How could I lose
You
my...
probably put it by the shaker card.
How do I lose something when I'm in the middle of my presentation? That's a full sheet. I had my sheet I was using. I'm going crazy, people.
It fell to the floor.
Did it fall on the floor?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just use that one.
We'll just use this one. All right. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Because you're a guy, you lose stuff.
Okay. Here's the question. Here's the question for you guys. How many of you working on a project, you set something down and it's gone and you can't find it, and of course it's going to come popping up when you least expect it? It's like the crafty curse, is it not? Let me know if you guys run into that problem too, or maybe is it just me? It could just be me. I'm a little slow. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pull it out. I got a fresh sheet here, which you guys should have got all in your kits. So, real life situation. I do lose stuff all the time. Look at that. Yep, here we go. Comments flowing in. Comments flowing in. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get it's always trying to get the first one started. All right, so I got one off. So we're gonna go ahead and just put that, I just kind of line that up so it doesn't go over. Take another one here. Like to do that. Now what I like to do too is when I do this, when I go over this, so I got my little pin there. I don't want to lose that pin or the paper clip, the doggy paper clip. So I'll just kind of run right over that paper clip a little. So right there. So then that way it sticks down there. What the heck, since I got a new sheet now and I got a bunch, I'm going to be like my friend Jennifer at Stamplistic, and then I'm just going to put on 20 strips because adhesive is good. All right, so I got that on there. Excuse me for a second. All right, there we go. I'd get the old man glasses on again. Oh my gosh, man! I turned 50, and it feels like my life has come apart. I just feel it every day. My vision is going. I get crabby now a lot easier. Although I'm never crabby to Carol. Carol, am I ever crabby to you?
Yes.
She says yes, but I say no. So. And I always want to eat dinner early now, and I go to bed early too. And I'm almost to that point where I wake up early, thinking to myself, "Oh, good, I got up early today! Yay!" All right, here we go. All right, so I kind of got that. We got this. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of line this up. I'll hold this down here. Sometimes I get too far away, and I can't see. All right, here we go. Just kind of lay that down there. Give a little love tap. I got a little pop on there. It's looking good. Now what I like too is don't be afraid. You even got that little heart on there. Remember all these shakers, you could always customize it and put a couple little shakers in there. Like what I would do, like I could do is, you could do it in the bones and paws, I paw you or something, you know, all kinds of little stuff. You guys can do all kinds of stuff. All right, I don't want to just do that now. I know it. I know it because you guys really love it. Make sure you guys post all those samples. I love watching the pictures of you guys when you take something to make it even better. I love it. And then what we're gonna do, I have one extra one here. We got our card here, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is just take that. I'm gonna take my ATG gun right on the top. I like to run a little tape on the back. Yeah, get that back in my holder. And then what we're going to do is just line that up edge to edge. You're gonna try your best edge to edge. Edge to edge. All right, I'm looking good. I'm looking good. Oh yeah, come on, edge to edge. Bam. All right, and that's it. And then, like I said, you guys would just go ahead and fill in your sediments, whatever you care to put in there. You can put them anywhere you like. I'm just not going to do it because you guys know how you can go any which way from Sunday. All right, and as I like to say, boom shakalaka, another card done. So, all right, so we got done with the 2 cards. I like that. We have about 17 minutes left.
Talk about your Easter kit.
The Easter kit. I got an Easter kit?
320.
I don't remember no Easter kit.
You only got like.
I don't remember no Easter kit. Look at that. I got the boss lady coming in here. So let's talk about our Easter kit. We do have an Easter kit. Oh, by the way, I'm sure, you know what? I think people are really waiting for something else, Carol.
The code. You're going to show them.
The code. Are you guys ready? Do you guys want the code? So Bonnie Blake is asking, what are your store hours for Saturdays? Our store hours today are from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. As always, if you're not available in the area and you still want to place an order, you can always call Craft Fancy. Craft Fancy has operators standing by, or you can always visit www.craftfancy.com. We're open 24/7, always available for you. Yes. Carol's like, oh my God, cut it out. All right, oh boy. She never likes it. I always thought you guys liked that. Okay, so now that we finished the cards, this is our Easter project on 320, right? 320. We have a wonderful Easter project. Again, we're going to be doing some shaker cards. Guys, check out the promo videos. We'll be in there. Oh, Penny Blake's coming in next Saturday. I'll be seeing you then. Thank you so much. Adorable. Penny Clark says we have this card. Oh, and also too, I'm sorry. When you come shopping at the Craft Fancy, regardless if it's online or in the store, check it out. We do have an online special going right now. Let's see if I can hit that. Boom. 15% off in stock, excludes the custom kits, of course, and the clearance items. All you want to do is use code MARCH for checkout. That's valid from 3/6 to 3/9. And as always, it's available on www.craftfancy.com. All right. Oh, and that was our project card. Now I'm hitting all kinds of things. All right, let's go back to our overhead. Yeah. So we got our Easter cards that we're talking to. Got a lot of great stuff that's going on there. So that card, awesome kit. We still got kits available on that?
Easter's about maybe 10 left.
About 10 left. That one went pretty good. Do we have kits that were available still? Do we have any left from today's project, Carol?
We sold out the last 2, but we have more coming on Wednesday, so they'll be back. So they're showing in stock, but we'll be shipping additional kits on Wednesday on the puppy kit.
All right, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but so we're out of the stock right now on the puppy kit that we just did for today's class. But if you guys do take a look at the Wednesday, we should be getting more of the dies in, the puppy dies, and then we'll be able to have kits out and available for you guys. All right, so we got that one going there. Why don't we go ahead? We're going to talk about some of our new products that came out.
Yeah, give you the stack.
Yeah, I got the stack.
Yeah, that's
okay, all right. So we got the stack. We got the stack.
You only got about 10 minutes.
I got 13 minutes, 49 seconds.
So they can take a break.
Oh, 10. All right, Carol told me I got 10 minutes left. So, all right, here we go. So as you guys use today, we do have our Craft Fancy. Actually, you know what? While we're doing that, hold on a second. Hold on before I start talking about it. Can I do that? Boom! There's the code. We'll just keep the code in the corner right there. So so remember, this is all new. So this is new to the Craft Fancy line. This is the adhesive strips that we use that in our kit today. So guys, be sure to check that out. We have that in there. This is $4.99. Those are the strips.
There's 3 packs in there.
There's 3. Oh, there's 3 in there. So you have 3 sheets. 3 of the sheets that we were using today. So also too is we have some new lawn fawn that came out. Lawn fawn. Yep. I'm blown away, and I am too. This is from Lawn Fawn, so we have some new Lawn Fawn stamps that came in, and then we always have the ones you can't ever go bad with. Happy birthday, send in hugs, and a bunch of other ones in there. Also too is we have some new releases. I think you guys started seeing some product. We have some new dyes that came out for the Craft Fancy side. Margie had made a post, so if you guys are part of the Facebook group on Craft Fancy, you guys probably saw that already. If you didn't, be sure to get over there and sign up, because there is some specials that go on over there that are just on there. So this is the Craft Fancy dye. So we used this one is called the Slim Diagonal Stripes. Slim Diagonal Stripes, which are $18. We also have the wonderful looking Slim Stitched Scallop, which is $24. So we have a bunch of new ones. Tons of new ones over here. It's not just these, there's a bunch of them. Guys, get over there, check that out. It's under right in the craftfancy.com side of it. Poppy came out just in time. It's the woven basket pop-up set. It's like a wonderful looking easel card. So you can kind of see in the back here how that sets up. So we got it. You get it, you're able to stamp it all up and make it all good for everybody. All right. Then our next one is, what else we got here? We have this is from the Stamping Village.
It's a bunch of little hero sentiments.
It's the Hero Sentiments. So this is from the Stamping Village, which is always it's a series of manufacturers that are in there, isn't it? Yes, that's the one that's the series. So you got our friends like Gina K in there, Lawn Fawn's in there. We have Pink and Main in there, Concord and Ninth, just to mention a few of them. So those are always great when the companies can work together, and they just got tons of great stamps. Let me see if I can kind of just get it up there, but go down here. Hold on a second. Let me get that coupon code out of there. There it comes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, there we go. Congratulations. Music was free. So here we go. And that kit is going for $25 as well. Please don't forget also too is that we always have our adhesives. We always have a bunch of great stuff, and apparently the deal's so good that the fire department just drove by, so they know it. Get it now while it's on fire. So, all right, guys. I had a great time today. I had a lot of fun doing these kits with you. It was awesome because it was fun and relaxing. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I can't imagine what else. Oh, here, hold on a second. Let me keep putting that up there. There you go. Get that written down. All right, guys. This is a quickie sale, so don't delay. All right, get it in stock and get it out right away. So we had a lot of great time today. I can't believe the kind of fun that we had. I got to start doing more classes because it was definitely a lot better pace than the craft alongs, which I really love the class alongs, because class along is bam 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 bam, and this is hello, I'm Brian, and I can take it easy. So, all right, guys, I really appreciate it. It's not even, I'm down to 9 minutes, 22 seconds, which, Carol, what is your time?
Got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Have them ask them if they're ready for in-person events.
I'm going to see if I can do a poll on one of a kind. I'm kind of curious. So now vaccines are out there. And I'm just kind of curious, if I was going to go to shows, if Craft Fancy was going to go to shows,
Like maybe in June or July.
you know, June, July, or sometime, second half of the year, are you guys going to go to shows? I don't know what to do. I think I'm only speaking craft fancy style right now. But I think the world kind of changed a little, and with virtual now, I like being in the virtual world. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm comfortable here. I like it. I got a great audience, and I get to touch. No, not physically touch, but I get to touch so many more people out there in the world, and you guys get to come back. Bonnie Blake said, "Hell yeah, I'll be there." So yes, yes, yes. CK Lancaster, they're saying that. Yep. Lancaster is one that's on the books. I think we're doing one down in Illinois that's supposed to go on. So we'll see. I don't quite understand it. The governor says there's limitations, but they said the show's going on. So we're going to be doing it. Whoa, these comments are flying in. I can't keep up though. Amy H said thank you. Switched over to YouTube so I can put it on the big TV. Awesome. You guys are rocking out the comments, so I love it. Yeah, both. I just want to let you know too, so from the Craft Fancy standpoint, remember, I always am so appreciative. Carol, Kathy, we got Melissa that works the store. She's behind the scenes too. We are always so appreciative of all the support that everyone's shown us throughout the past year and from the years before that, even when we were out in the show. So regardless of the fact, I want to make sure that I commit to you guys. As long as you can commit to me that you're going to watch our shows and do our projects, I'm always going to commit to virtuals. And then also too is we'll see what happens with the online shows. I'm definitely going to do some in-person shows, and who knows, maybe One of a Kind takes it on the road too. So there's always that possibility as well. You never know what happens with us because I'm always got something cooking up in the head. All right, guys, I'm kind of really getting down there. I love looking at all these comments. I'm going to be getting back at them after the fact. So please, if I didn't get to read something, I will be reading it after. So get to see so many more vendors and products doing this virtually. Yes. You know what I like about the virtual thing versus the in-person? And again, I know I'm talking as a vendor to you guys as viewers or customers. But what I like about it is when I was at the demo table, I'd always feel bad. There's always someone in the back that just couldn't get up to the table or you know, and here's what I really feel bad about is I remember there's this one lady, she was in a wheelchair. And she just, you know, the crowd's all going and everyone's there, and she just couldn't get up to the table good enough. And even though, you know, I'd make room, I'd stop my presentation and make room so she could get up there. But it's just a show, and it's just everyone's so crowded. And what I really love about the virtual now is I think of people like that can't get out to the show, or I think about my grandma that you know, couldn't walk around as well. Now you get to just sit at your table, you can craft, you can really have a great time. And man, that's what I like, is that you get to do it, and you get to do it in a relaxed environment, just like this too. I get it. The shows are, you got touchy-feely, and that's always there too. But remember also too, oh guys, I almost forgot to talk about this again, really quick. You guys know I have virtual shopping at Craft Fancy. So we have, what that means is you just call up the store.
Schedule an appointment.
And you schedule an appointment, and then we FaceTime each other, and we walk around the store. We got a setup like you guys wouldn't believe. We walk around the store. It's like you're actually in the store talking to the people that work the store. You get to ask questions. You can say, take me over to Lawn Fawn. I want to look at the Lawn Fawn stickers. And then you're saying, okay, I want to see what's new. And then we pull everything off the shelf that's new, and we talk about it. And then like you guys get those crazy questions like, well, I don't know. How does that stamp? Again, now you're talking to professional people. You're not talking to someone at www.someone'sbasement.com that you just order something because you saved 50 cents. You're actually talking to people that are knowledgeable, people that are understanding, and people that are committed to the craft just like you guys are. So it's really great. Guys, if you're nervous, just try it out. You want to just call us up and just kind of walk around and check a couple things out. We're here. So the virtual shopping is awesome. I know a couple people used it already, but this is definitely a way to go. Remember, The Craft Fancy store is not in your state, but guess what? We're only a phone call away, or a virtual meeting away. Don't be afraid to call us. And again, it's the same thing. Hey, that's online, so you guys can get a discount. Boom, it's coming out there. That's the way that I want to see this go. So don't be afraid to try it. Call the store, schedule up an appointment, PM me, do whatever it takes. All right, guys, I want to make sure that happens for you guys. Remember, 24/7, I'm always around for you guys. If I can answer it, I'll do it. So, all right, guys, I'm down to 3 minutes, and I'm gonna. Oh, Carol's giving me the sign. She says you talk too much.
Nope, they need to take a break and then get ready for the next.
Yep. All right, guys. So just like the in-person shows, go get yourself an $8 hot dog, a 6-bottle bottle of water, and go just because you know you're in your house. Just pretend like you're at a show. Go stand outside your bathroom for 15 minutes before you can actually get in there. And then you can try to run to your table because you know you're going to be 5 minutes late for the next class. So, hey, that's another thing that's great about virtuals. All right, guys. My name is Brian with Craft Fancy. On behalf of Carol, Kathy, and Heidi, who's hiding out under the table, I hope you guys enjoyed my project today. Be sure to use that discount March. And I look forward to seeing you guys in April. Thank you so much, and I always appreciate your support. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the show.